Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on, peoples? Welcome to the Mark and Will Show. In the building is Will. And got the mayor with me. What's going on, Mayor?
Not much, man. What's going on with you? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. And we may have Mark to join us. We'll see, you know. But I'm doing fine, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the holidays is here, all that good stuff. How about yourself, though, man? You ready or what?
Man, listen. All I'm gonna say is I am ready. I'm gonna let my hair down a little bit. Go down here to this juice bowl, have me a nice old cigar with an adult soda. I'm about to pick up my order in a little bit, and just live a little bit.
Well, I mean,
See some old teammates, some old friends, some old neighborhood buddies.
you got it up right now, so I know you're going to let it.
Hey, hold on. Since you want to say, hold on. Yeah, listen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Fort
yeah.
Knox. Fort Knox.
Yeah, Fort Knox.
Okay, because you told everybody on Saturday that you was going to go ahead and take care of some business, the chicken and stuff like that. So okay, I see you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So you're gonna enjoy yourself tomorrow, partake in the festivities.
Oh man, listen, I am going home. When I say home, I'm just me around family, friends, people I grew up with that I ain't seen in years. We all know the Juice Bowl is a big,
Epic.
a big family reunion.
Yeah, it is.
But
Yeah,
you think the new mayor's gonna come down there? Because Fisher was always at the Juice Bowl. You think Greenberg go show his face? Because again, he needs to.
Are you trying to get into some F&C stuff? Is that what?
I'm just asking.
No, you're right. Well, you know what? The thing about it is that I don't know. He might have been shook because you remember they tried to get him. What was it, earlier this year or something? Was it last year when somebody went down there firing at the that's before he was even mayor, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it's been years since,
Okay.
That was a one-time incident, and they've been, it's been right there since.
Sometimes it takes one time. If he doesn't come down, then we know what the deal is. But he should go down there. Why not?
He don't come down.
Why say down
He don't
there?
come down to re-election.
He should come to my spot. That's where he should.
I tell you who should come down, though. Andy. Uncle Andy need to come on down there. we.
Okay. Okay. I see what you on today. What's up, sis? How you doing? Shan, I think he's trying to get the F&C popping and cracking. So that's what I think he's trying to do. You know how the mayor is. So, but no, that I understand that. That's cool. But look. Ooh. Also today, and I'm gonna have to bring you in on her. We have the award. So the winners, the players of the week, we'll definitely announce that. I want to thank everybody who voted and all that kind of good stuff. We really appreciate that. Speaking of that, this is where you're gonna find us at Mark and Will Show. Pretty much everything: X, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. Instagram, YouTube. The Players Club is actually now almost 10,000 and almost 200. So thank you guys for that support. Like I said before, like always, you need to come on over to the mothership, the Facebook page. Go ahead and follow that for us. We really appreciate that because that's where all the interviews and things like that. And as we are shifting into basketball, we're going to have some basketball players and coaches and stuff on here as we rock and roll. But we ain't done yet. Y'all know how we do things, man. So you know how it goes. Well, thank you guys for doing that. We really appreciate you. And real quick, have you received any merch have you picked up any new merch or anything from these schools? Yeah.
Man, no, no comment, but no.
Okay. Okay. I really so when we do these previews, some might be quicker than others. That's all I'm gonna say. Some might be quicker than others. But go ahead, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, comment. Facebook page is dope. So we got different things going on. So make sure you do all that. What's going on?
But some schools that aren't still playing, they might have that effect on. They don't want to talk, so they don't.
No, I get it. I
Once they
get
get
it.
out, once they give it a week or so. Maybe maybe after the state championship, we might get some stuff. My bad about that, bro. I just was feeling some type of way because we didn't.
And I understand that. But the whole thing about this Mark and Will show, the movement and everything, we do live shows. So we're not talking about that we're just gonna wear your stuff just solely on the high school stuff. You see what I'm saying? I mean, we're gonna rock y'all gear regardless. Promote your school. It's free.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's free advertisement of your school. So, but I get what you're saying because we done had some people who shut the door was supposed to be on and went ghost. Like, wow, like, are you an adult? Like, come on, man. But I get it. I'm a former player. I understand it. But like, come on, man. You gotta do better than that. At least communicate with me. And they haven't been on the show ever since because I will not let that happen. You got to communicate. All right, let's rock and roll this way. Mayor, it's a big game that's going on. Let me see real quick. What's up, Anthony Trotter? What's going on with you? How you doing?
T2, hey, what's going on, boy? It's my bro.
Okay, cool. We got a biggie coming up Saturday. Before we hit the biggie on Fridays, let's go and do the Saturdays. We got a biggie right here. We got Kentucky at Louisville. Louisville's 7.5-point favorite. Kentucky's already they star defensive lineman is rocking and rolling. He's already talking stuff, and it sounded like it was scripted. But what's going on, man? We both be out there.
Oh yeah.
What's your thought on this game, man? Let's get it.
The trick plays we've been waiting on that we ain't seen, I think they come out this week. It looked like they wanted the all red helmet, red jersey, red pants, red socks, red shoes, red gloves. So
red bottoms.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. So I just think, man, it's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be better than expected. With Satterfield, it was kind of dull.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a lively game, and I think you're gonna see some trick plays that we ain't seen all year. Because remember, Gatewood played receipt quarterback prior to him playing tight end.
Right.
I can see a tight end reverse pass, but I'm gonna tell you where Louisville wins this game if they just go to a hurry up offense. Because Big Dude showed that he's 1 or 2 downs. The big lineman. If Louisville goes hurry up offense, this is gonna be very interesting.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And the thing about it is that one of the weaknesses of Satterfield is that he just thought he could just put any kind of lineman up there against an SEC team. And Kentucky has been recruiting well for a while. One thing that Stoops did is that he rebuilt that offense and defensive line. He understood that he had to get bigger and stronger. And, boy was having 250, 240 linemen out there. And you're not competing in the SEC against SEC teams like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And then he didn't really care about the rival. He didn't care. Braum said, "Nah, I know the deal. Oh yeah, this is the most important game of the yeah, I know the deal. I coached it. I not played in it, but as a Louisville player, I understand because we couldn't play him. It's a different attitude. But I will say this: one thing is going to happen for sure. Kentucky's going to try to do their little antics like they always do. They're going to try to intimidate, be physical and stuff. But I don't think that mentality is here anymore. With the coaches was like, no. I don't think that's going to ride. And if you banking on that, then you definitely going to be in trouble because if Louisville jumps out on them and they have to pass and take Ray Davis away, then it's going to be ugly. Because Ray Davis is their guy. It ain't Larry. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. So, And I'm with you. I think we're gonna see a lot of stuff. But my whole thing is effort and passion, though. I think in the past it was just like ho hum. If we win, we win. I don't care. So it is what it is, man.
But not to mention, though, Louisville's still playing for a chance to sneak in, so they gotta go hard. We all know Kentucky's probably going to the Music City Bowl,
Right.
or the Liberty Bowl, somewhere
It,
within the region. So
within Tennessee. Yeah.
yeah. So this is their Super. This is our Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, if I can go ahead and put it, but see, the crazy thing is this. Normally, it'd be like if I can go ahead and ruin Louisville's stuff. Thing about it is, the ruin part would be okay. If you lose to them, you're not going to the playoff, but you're still going to Charlotte the following week to play for a ship, and you're still gonna get a good bowl. Let's just put it that way. What's up, Cassandra? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on, Sis D? Sis Cassandra, what's going on with y'all? But nah, you right. So give me a score. I'm always like that. Give me a score.
Let me see. I'll start drinking as soon as I wake up.
Not that one. Not that score. Not that score.
Okay.
Not that one. Not that one.
Oh, snap. A score. I'm going to go 35-20.
Ooh.
35-20, 21.
I can see it. I'm gonna go. That's a nice one. That's a nice one, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, brother. That's a good one. I'm gonna go something like some old crazy number. Let me go 34-10. 34-10. Let's go 34-10.
And I'm gonna invite Plumlee to the barbecue after he win the game.
Plummer or Plumlee? Who?
Whoever win the game. What's his first name?
Jake. Jake.
Jakey P, baby. Jake P.
Hey. He's gonna be the one quarterback that after he leaves, even if they go like 12-1 or 12, whatever, people gonna forget because everybody's been critiquing his style and thinking, dude, if we just had a better quarterback, we'd be. And I hate that for him.
Let me tell you something.
I hate that for
if
him.
If you had a better quarterback, they'd be playing right now. Let's just be honest.
That's true.
These two catch no quarterbacks. If you had a better quarterback, they would be playing.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying, like, not even on the roster. Like, if you had somebody that, because apparently they ain't on the roster. Because I'm with you, because he would put him in there. He's not playing around. He's not like that. So no, you're right. But Plumlee, man, I started looking at the Duke roster. Like, is he talking about Mason Plumlee?
Hey, listen. I'm off work tomorrow, okay? So I've already been had
okay. You already done partake. That's okay. That's okay, my brother. You know how we get down. All right, so I'm gonna bring you back on for this one because I know that I didn't add you this one. So
that's fine.
Here we go. Boop. Let's go on and do one of our first players of the week. Let's go ahead. Let's start. You know what? These two schools, the winners of these two schools, they always show out, man. And they show out when they comment, they do all that kind of stuff. And we still haven't got their gear yet. So let's go ahead and go with the B! Kentucky High School Football Defensive Player of the Week, sponsored by Tap Out. Franklin County Jonathan Griffin had a hell of a game. 13 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. And this is like the second time, a third time. He's always nominated. I think he leads the state in sacks. I think he's got like 21 sacks. Yeah. He's doing it. Hey, he's been on the show. He's our guy. Congratulations, Jonathan Griffin. And congratulations, Franklin, because you guys continue to show out and support, but y'all still haven't gave our gear yet.
You think if we went to their game Friday, they would give it to us? Like if we just popped up like, hey, we here.
I don't know. Can we even get in the game?
You know what? That's another thing because, last week, the people was outside of Boyle County for what? 3 hours before the game even started. And I could see I could see the same type of.
Oh, yeah. But see, We need to go on and get through that as the press because we ain't doing all that stuff. I'm not waiting 2 hours for nothing. So whatever y'all, if that's what we decided that we want to do something like that, we need to do that way. We need it, whatever the press interest or whatever the cards we need, that needs to happen. But all I know
What you
is
think they're selling in the concession stand? Because that's going to determine on what I'm like this now. I'm going to turn it into a
Franklin,
concession.
Franklin got chili cheese hot dogs.
Oh, for real?
No, I don't know. Sound good though, didn't it?
Oh, hey, they probably got pork chop. You know, they're like fried smoked pork chop or fried pork chop. Like,
Wait.
I think that's what I'm turning into now. Now that I'm not coaching right now, I think I'm turning into like a concession stand foodie.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good stuff, man. So then on Saturday, right? You can talk about, hey, this is what we had, and y'all need to cut down on the salt. Too much salt.
Right.
The stuff is runny. Oh, yeah. I like that. That's a great idea.
Because you know what? I didn't realize why people add like 18 pounds of salt to their daggone popcorn so they can get you to buy something to drink.
Right. No, and you're right. And at the bottom is horrible. Wait a minute. Jason Leach. I got y'all if y'all want to come.
Hey, ask him what's in the concession stand. Like, what is the concession stand like?
You ask him. He's listening.
Hey, Mr. Leach, what is like the concession stand go-to you got to have if you come to
He's a coach, so hopefully he may know anyway.
Hey.
Do y'all have a burger? Do y'all what's the specialty? What's the specialty Franklin County has? And the thing about it is, I know. Hey, I love some Franklin County. I'm pretty sure there's more than him on here that's going to be watching this or is watching right now. Give it up. What's the go-to? What's the go-to?
And that's like I think that might be my question for every game that we do tonight. What is the go-to meal at the concession stand?
Look. You ask and you shall receive, my brother. Chicken, pizza, nachos, burger. But which one you getting, Coach? Like, for real, which one are you getting? Like, is it a flyer chicken sandwich? Is a flyer pizza? Like, which one are you getting? That's what we want to know. I mean, because, everybody's got that, but what is your calling card?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I won't be like, I want to be to the point where, man, hey, you got to go to Franklin County to grab the hamburger with the grip-on fries with the...
So you're saying, even if you go there and get your ass beat, you need to go ahead and try this sandwich. Kind of like how we say when you go to Central. Okay.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah.
The burger is fire. Do y'all have a name for it?
Right. Because if you're not, then we can...
Well, Mel got the Bulldog burger. So, like, what do you got?
Because if not, we can come in with our peoples and negotiate some naming rights.
We need that Mark and Will. We need that Mark and Will. The mayor. The mayor already. First of all, the mayor already got a burger, so I ain't worried about it. Who's cooking? Look. Ronnie used to play for Mel. His mother, Cassandra, said, "Who's cooking the chicken?" I'm done with y'all, man.
Tell it all depends on what their score is.
What you said? Hold on, man. Let's go. When we having fun, and that's what it's about because it's the holidays and stuff. So let's go ahead and really get it cracking like we was talking about. So it's that time. But so you can do what you do, like you just said, because we got some games we can ready to go ahead and rock and roll with. Are we talking? So here we go. Here we go. Missed the show. No, you didn't. Pikeville, 10-2 at Campbellsville, 11-1, 7:30 start. Pikeville is led by Isaac Duty, over 1,100 yards passing, 13 TDs, 2 interceptions. Brendan Anthony is leading them on the ground with 933 yards, 14 TDs. Jeb Wilkerson leads them in receptions with 32, 372 yards, 4 TDs. Jeremiah Anderson leads them in defense, has 104 tackles, 1 sack, 8 tackles for losses. And Campbellsville, which we're very familiar with them, Case Eatrish leads them in passing with close to 1,700 yards, 18 TDs, 9 interceptions. Daniel Forbes, over 1,000 yards rushing, 16 TDs. DeAndre Withers, who was on our poll, 32 catches, 655 yards, 7 TDs. And Daniel Forbes is doing this thing because he also leads them in tackles with 93 tackles, 17 tackles for losses, and 5 sacks. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's the deal?
All right, man. So I'm one of them. I'm looking at the mileage first. Okay. This is almost a 4-hour trip
What?
from Pikeville. Yeah,
What?
this is almost a 4-hour trip if I'm looking at this right.
Oh, Lord.
223 miles.
Oh, Lord.
If I'm looking at this right. And I think I'm looking at it right. 3 hours and 47 minutes.
Oh, no. No. Well, Thanksgiving night, they need to be there. I'll leave early in the morning.
would.
I'll leave early in the
I
morning.
would. But with Pikeville though, they're used to these type of games, but they're used to playing. They're used to hosting them.
Yes.
Pikeville is known for state championships in that one name.
About 20 of them. Yeah.
So it's interesting to say the least.
Well, my thing is that like you said, they are known for the championships. They got about 1 million of them, and we're not gonna, for real. Before I go ahead and do the stats, I always got to talk about the Hall of Famer, should be Hall of Famer, Chris Pointer. What's going on, my brother? What it do, my peeps? Happy Thanksgiving, early Thanksgiving. Keep doing y'all thing with the show. Thank you, appreciate you, my brother. Without a doubt, Chris Pointer, Mel High. Real quick, Pikeville. They have scored 368 points, has only allowed 134. They have rushed for over 2,200 yards. They have only allowed slightly under 13. Passing, they only pass about 1323, but they only allow 895. When you go to Campbellsville, they have scored 412 points, only allowed 129, has rushed for over 2,200 yards, has only allowed 1037, has passed for close to 1,900, has allowed only 1132. So when I tell you those kind of stats, anything stands out to you about those stats, man?
Equally matched.
Okay.
Equally matched. And again, I don't know if Campbellsville is used to this. A state championship, practicing on Thanksgiving. Pikesville, we know is used to this.
Yeah,
they just won it in 2021.
Right.
So, yeah. So they're used to state championship and what it takes to win the state championship. I'm trying to see I'm not for sure if they won it last year, but I know they just won it.
But you know
I
what,
think they might have won it last year.
The thing about it, they got about 20. I'm really serious. I'm really serious. But like you said,
so yeah, they won it last year.
Go ahead. They won it last year. So you got to travel. Yeah. You got to travel. But it's good to travel. It depends on the makeup of the team as far as how many people you have that's returning. But the pedigrees there, all that. Campbellsville has to be ready. And I will say this before I do my brother like this, because y'all know how I do. Last week, Brandon and I went 9-3 with the picks. So, my brother, for our trip to Campbellsville, who you rolling with?
I'm gonna go to Pikeville, and I say that because they're used to preparation for a state championship game, and they have more seniors.
That's tough. That's tough, and this selection is tough because Campbellsville's had a hell of a year, battling. But I'm gonna have to go with Pikeville too. Something about that culture is a little bit different. Not saying Campbellsville don't have a good culture because they do. You don't get that far without it, but something's different. All right, next up. Hey, and you guys, make sure y'all put your selection in there if you can. If you're a coach, a coach is coaching, don't do that. We understand that. But if you somebody else, hey, let us know who you got with these games. Raceland, 10-3. KCD, 11-2. 7:30 Friday. Racing is led by Logan Lundy. Has passed for over 1,600 yards, 22 TDs. Noah Wallace, over 1,000 yards rushing, 14 TDs. Parker Fanning, 38 catches, 796 yards, 9 TDs. Jackson Hayton, 75 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks. For your KCD, Ethan Harris has passed for over 2,000 yards, 20 TDs. And I always say this, 20 TDs, and he only got 5 interceptions. Kasani Wilson, who must be hurt, but he leads them in rushing with over 1,000 yards. Next up, McLean Canny has 427 yards. Kasani has 11 TDs. Cantley has 3. Cam Edwards, who had a hell of a game last week, he leads them receiving with 44 catches, 829 yards, 13 TDs. Bowen Johnson leads them in tackles with 121. When I see it over the 100 mark, I always love that. 121 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks. What's your thoughts on KCD? Will they go ahead and advance? What you thinking, man?
Is KCD going to commit to stopping the run?
Okay.
That's been one of their Achilles heel. That's been one of KCD's Achilles heel is stopping the run.
And Brandon is so right. Real quick, let me go this because you're speaking to it real good. Real quick, Raceland has rushed for over 2,400 yards. They only given up 1,000 passing yards, close to 2,000. Has given up over 1,600. KCD has rushed for over 2,300, but they've given up 1,700, over 1,700 yards, passing 21 over 2,100, and allowed 1,783. So go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that because you was hitting it home before I even did that. So go ahead.
Yeah, because like I said, it's been one of KCD's Achilles heel is stopping the run. Granted, they can score points, but it was Raceland one of those teams because we don't know too much about them. Are they one of those teams that get the ball first and just go ahead, because some teams like to go ahead and get the ball first and score first. And then how does KCD, we know how they play from behind because they proved it the Atherton game, but is this a team that they can play from behind on, is the Raceland team?
I think one of the things, like you said, we've been talking about all year, it's like it's okay. You scored, you rush for 1,000, you give up 1,000. It's not a big difference. So their playmakers has to make plays. Like last week, Cam made plays, right? 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. So what Raceland? So Raceland, can you slow them down? Can you stop the run? Can you do that to make it a little bit better for yourself? You at home, you got what you say, the light show, you got the raffle for the free car, you got Morton Steak House, you got Catch 22, you got everybody there. So what is going to happen? Who you have on this, man?
I'm looking at Raceland because again we don't know too much about them. They had a young man run for 24 rushing attempts for 200 yards.
Yeah, at the bottom of.
Then they had another young man run for 25 rushing attempts with 134 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Right.
Quarterback threw 2 for 6, 11 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So that shows you they're not really running the ball. Throwing the ball.
Right.
They ran for 443 yards last game.
That's a lot of yardage, my brother. What you going with? Come on, man. You and then your face, it's written all over your face. Yes, sir. What you got?
My goodness.
Who you got, man? Because I know who I know who you want to go for, but you almost talking yourself out of it. That's what it looks like to me. Am I wrong? We play to win the game.
I'm sorry, but I'm not eating sushi. I'm going with Raceland.
Ooh. I first knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. You was trying to talk yourself into it. I saw it. It was on your face, bro. For real.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm going with Raceland.
You know what? If I knew that Kasani's playing in this one, he didn't play in the last 2 games. He has to be hurt. Now, we know about people resting. and all that kind of stuff. But when you get in the playoffs and it's past that first round and stuff, ain't a lot of resting. Especially when you ain't been to certain things for so many years you got to play. That's what scares me. Go ahead.
But the thing was, it wasn't a game in which they could really rest him. It was 29-16.
That's what I'm saying. He must be hurt. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, you're not doing that. He has to be, and I don't know if he's coming back. This is not the NFL when they're going to fine you when you don't put people on there. You know what? For them to win, to me, I think Ethan and Cam, and there's some other talented guys on the team, and I'm not trying to leave your guys out on purpose. They have to ball because racing's coming. Do you know how? I don't even. You forgot Siri. Do you know how far
No.
it is?
Oh, it's 249. I mean, 185 miles, a 2-hour and 49-minute drive.
All right, KCD, I'm going with y'all. Rachel might already be here though. They be already here.
Right.
They might be here real quick before we go to the game. Michelle Romick, what's up? What's up, girl? How you doing? Hey, Will, shout out from you guys. I love you guys. You need to be no. It's already one coach on the show. That's him right here. The mayor.
What she say we need?
She said I need to be a coach. No, I'm doing what I need to do. I need to promote these youngsters and have my brothers on here doing shows with me. I'm fine. I'm good. Let me promote these youngsters. I'm not having that. That's why I salute Brandon because he comes on here and he does his thing. And I'm so proud of him. So no, I'm not. No, ma'am. I'm good. Real quick, another one. Real quick. John Ross, lawyer. Y'all know what it is once again, riding with the nation on what? Go hard. Yeah, we know how y'all are. We know how y'all. We still need our gear. Talking about Hart County. We still need our gear. All right, so next game. You got racing, I got KCD. Ooh, another one. Ooh, Beechwood 12-1. Beechwood 12-1. Mayfield 11-1. 7 p.m. This particular game, Beechwood is led by Clay Hayden, close to 3,500 yards, 46 TDs, only 5 interceptions. Chase Flannery, 610 yards, 15 TDs. So he is like he don't got that many yarders, but he must be goal line because he's got 15 TDs. Luke Erdman, 43 catches, 989 yards, 15 TDs. Tyler Fryman, 41 catches, 916 yards, 10 TDs. They really didn't show no defensive stats as far as the players. Mayfield, Zane Cartwright, over 2,100 yards, 31 TDs, and only 2 interceptions for the season. Jadarius Starks, over 1,300 yards, 26 TDs. Xavier Biggers, 24 catches, 483 yards, 9 TDs. Braden Morris, 29 catches, 476 yards, 7 TDs. Defense is led by Ian Williams, 70 tackles, 3.5 sacks. Woo! Now, I am familiar, and I know you are, even if the names itself, Beechwood, I'm definitely am because I got to look at these stats and stuff like that. Beechwood and Mayfield. This is probably going to be a classic. What's your thoughts on this one?
Man, I'm going to start right here. Who picks where these kids go?
Oh, wait till I read this next one to you. Go ahead.
Man, this is almost a 5-hour trip.
For Beechwood to Mayfield?
Yes. 320 miles. They leaving right after Thanksgiving dinner just to get...
Everybody.
Yeah.
And everybody in their city's going. Like everybody's going. The county. Everybody in Beach is going. Wow.
Because this is usually a state championship game right here.
Yes,
this
is.
Beechwood and Mayfield. This is usually a state championship game. So, but you see where I'm going with this because to me, what makes sense is Beechwood to play KCD, Mayfield to play Campbellsville. Because you're driving all over the freaking state to play a high school game.
RPIs. You got to love them, right?
Man, listen, this is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So if I'm Beechwood, I'm going down there with a chip on my shoulder. A 4-hour trip.
Yeah. and they winners of championships, just like Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? They represent. So that is nuts. Real quick, I'm gonna show you how close they are. Not they far for the distance to get to the schools, but Beechwood has scored 638 points, has only allowed 173 rushing yards, 1565, but they have allowed almost 1,400 yards. They have passed for 3,600 yards, only allowed 787. For your Mayfield Cardinals, 613 yards, 177 yards allowed, over 2,300 yards rushing, allowed only 1,100 yards passing, 2,200 yards, 1,500 yards allowed. They are balanced attack Mayfield. What's your thought? Who you got on this game before I read you this funny statement, which you probably can see already?
No, I have not. Hold on real quick because I'm trying to see something. Because, man, goodness gracious. I'm trying to see the state championships won by both schools real quick.
Well, go ahead. Let me. Well, I'll wait till you.
No, you can go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read it.
All right, cool. Mr. Snow said the Madden covered jinx. Laugh out loud. What up, fellas? No, sir. We're not that. We're not that. Look. You know how many players I interviewed and they done had like big time games and the team done won? You can't give us that, man. You can't give us that.
I'm gonna tell you why you can't give us that. We ain't even on 5A yet, but you ain't gave us our stuff.
Look, he said I just climbed out the rabbit hole. I understand that, man. It's tough. Great season though for the Ravens. You already know that. Great season for your son. Like that. Did you find out? Did you see how many championships they got?
Okay, here we go. Hold on. Mayfield, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. Mayfield's last, they got 12. Beechwood, for some reason, they ain't popping. I'm trying to get to Beechwood, but their last one was 2015.
Okay. Yeah, I know that.
But they got 11 runner-ups.
Okay.
Beechwood.
So Beechwood's been beating that butt for a while. Is that what it's?
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get to it because it won't give it to me like I needed to.
Well, forget that. Who you got?
Okay, Beechwood's got 17.
Woo! So 17 and 11, something like that. You said something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah. This is some pedigree right here. Who you got?
Man, shoot. Oh, goodness. I am going to go with coin flip, a 4-hour trip. This ain't at a neutral site. I'm going with Mayfield.
I'm gonna ride with. I'm going with Beechwood. I'm gonna go with that.
And the crazy thing is they both been blowing teams out, like beating the brakes off teams.
They're real good teams. Real good teams. And that's the problem, like you said, and then they traveling 5 hours instead of traveling to 2 hours to go to Lexington and play for the championship or whatever. Somerset, the Jumpers, 10-3. Owensboro Catholic, 13-0, 7 p.m. Friday. Somerset is led by Josh Bruner. Passed for close to 1,500 yards, 17 TDs. Cam Hughes, who's been on the list several times, has rushed for almost 1,900 yards, 34 TDs. His brother, Chris Hughes, our cousin, might be his brother, sorry, relative, 32 catches, 511 yards, 6 TDs. Brady Barnes, 97 tackles and 3 tackles for losses. Your Owensboro Catholic, which goes bananas. Brady Atwell, always on the list too, has thrown for close to 4,000 yards, 60 TDs, and 6 interceptions. Did you want me to say it again? 3,751 yards, 60 TDs, 6 interceptions. He also leads them in rushing, right? 565 rushing yards, 12 TDs. My guy got 72 TDs for the season. Accounted for. William Correco, 74 catches, 14, well, I'm going to say it this way 1,410 yards receiving, 23 TDs. His brother, Vince Correco, leads him in tackles. You know how many tackles he got, man? Give me a number. Just throw a number out there.
Shit. I'm gonna throw a Louisville number, 150.
You will be denied. He has 174 tackles, 12 and a half tackles for losses, 4 sacks, 5 interceptions. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, while you doing your thing real quick, Somerset has rushed for over 3,000, about 3,200 yards, has allowed over 1,600 yards, passing yards, close to 1,500, has given up close to 1,200. Your Orangeburg Catholic has scored 629 points. Goodness gracious. Only given up 154. Has rushed for 1,400, over 1,400 yards. Has allowed about 1,000. Passing yards over 4,200. Passing yards allowed about 1,400. What's your thoughts on this, my brother?
Oh man, I just see that this is being a tall task for Somerset. And I say that because if I'm looking at this correctly, Orangeboro's undefeated, so that means they won the Orangeboro Cup. And that means you didn't have to beat a hell of a Orangeboro high school team.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure Somerset's schedule, I'm looking at the schedule. Okay. I'm thinking that Orangeboro Catholics probably played a tougher schedule to this point. And, you got Somerset coming there, which is almost a 3-hour bus ride, 187 miles.
They need to fix that. Like you said, they need to fix that. This is getting out of hand, for real.
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to Orangeboro because you playing at Orangeboro's at the crib. They playing on the college campus, but it's their field. So I'm going Catholic.
Yeah.
And not by a little.
I think the Hughes brothers, I'm saying brothers, and y'all, I know y'all gonna correct me if I'm wrong, has had a hell of a season. I just don't think they have enough ammunition for Owensboro Catholic. I don't know too many. It reminds me back in the day when I played, and almost between when you played, right? When you had those Trinity teams, those male teams, and stuff like that, with the quarterbacks throwing like 60 TDs. I haven't seen that in a long time. Dude's throwing Brady Atwell, who's being heavily recruited, 60 TDs. He has thrown for 60 TDs and has rushed for an additional 12. That is, and I don't know if you've seen him because I know he was at University of Louisville. I know he's been going. The dude look like a grown man. Like he ready to play right now. Dude is real. And
How many tackles you think he got? Because he plays linebacker too.
He's probably got 100 tackles. How many's he got?
I'm trying. I don't know. I'm anxious to see how many. I'm interested to see how many.
Because I just took the tippity top of that, but I'm gonna go with Owensboro also on that. Not that we don't like Somerset. Is that this is gonna be a good one. A tall task, really a tall task.
But I'm looking at their rosters. Mm-hmm. Orangeboro, if I'm looking at this correctly, has more juniors and seniors than the jumpers. What is it?
Jumpers.
I know. What's the mascot? A kangaroo rabbit?
Briar jumpers or something like that. But anyway,
real quick. Is it a kangaroo rabbit? What is it?
I have no idea. But go back. What is Atwell a senior this year?
No, he's a junior. Oh, I wonder if he's any relation to Travis Atwell, the quarterback that was at Hancock County some years. I think he was at Hancock County some years back. think he won Mr. Football like
He's only a
early
junior.
2000.
He's
Yeah.
only a junior.
hmm
No, we wrap this up. That's done. We're done with that. I'm done with that. That right there. Goodness gracious. Lexington Catholic, 9-4, travels to Cal, 12-1. Lexington Catholic, you kind of threw me off that you said he was a junior. Jackson Wessick has passed for 2698, 30 TDs, only 2 interceptions. Joaquin Pereira has rushed for 358 yards, 6 TDs. Alex Rayon has 344 yards, 6 TDs. Jackson Couters has 56 catches, and I'm sorry I know I butchered your name, 850 yards, 9 TDs. Brady Wessick leads them in tackles with 80 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. Cole Hodge. Y'all know how I feel about some Cole. Cole has passed for over 3,500 yards, 52 TDs, 7 interceptions. Vazana, 603 yards, rushing 11 TDs. Connor Hodge, which is Cole Hodge's brother, H&H, CNHH, has 98 catches, 1,339 yards, 22 TDs. Another one of our guys, Justin Ruffin, 75 catches, 1,171 yards, 15 TDs. Garyon Hobbs, the freshman, 71 tackles, 22 tackles for loss, and 6 sacks. Get this, though. Connor Hodge, not only does he ball on offense, he has 9 interceptions. 9 interceptions and 2 TDs. Yeah, he's being all-state, probably on offense and defense. What's your thought about this game, my brother?
Oh my goodness, man! Ever since the playoffs, Cal's been on a different level. Your first game you had filet. Your next game you had ribs. Your game after that you had ribs. You beat a very good Central. You put up 52 points on a very good Central defense.
Very good defense.
They're at home, so there's no, they're at home, so there's no stress on their shoulders. They can stay with the routine that they've been doing game in and game out.
Right.
And like I said, they didn't broke out they know they're one game away from repeating. And they didn't broke out that playoff playbook, man. And hopefully, like I said, if they keep winning, hopefully Mr. Hodge can come away with state Mr. Football.
The crazy thing is this, my brother, because I know you got Cal. Look, we're not even gonna rock and roll with that. My thing is this: who is gonna pick this first team quarterback selection? Because we got to do ours. We're gonna do ours.
Oh yeah.
But this is a hard ass job. And I'm not even talking about Bowley because his stats don't look that good, even though we know he's gonna get it. But these other quarterbacks around the state, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
So the second team is gonna be something like, who's on second?
Right.
Because we know who's first, but who's on second?
I'm gonna tell you right now. What quarterback that should be first, second, or third is gonna be honorable mention. That's where you go get your.
Yeah. Because the quarterback from Paducah Tillman's got some crazy, like it's so many people who are still playing, who's rocking and rolling, that's not gonna be on first team because we know what's gonna happen.
And you look at, and I know this is going off topic, but you look at the Pendleton kid. It's Sayre, 50 touchdowns, no interceptions. Crazy.
First of all, I'm upset with their staff because Sayre has not been on any of our polls because they do not do their stats in time. Like, they wait till like late Monday or whatever. Like, come on, dude. Like, give it up because Pendleton been rocking and rolling all year.
But 50 touchdowns and no interceptions is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm pretty sure they ain't no just dink and dunks. You know what I'm saying? He's got to earn that month's cut out every now and then.
Yeah. But you're eliminated because you done took that loss. So let's go ahead and go with these other ones that's going to try to win this state. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Mm-hmm.
you're right. Honorable mention. Honorable mention might be nothing but on offense might be nothing but quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So we know you got Cal. We're gonna move on for that because I mean it is what it is. Next up, we got Bell County 12-1, Hart County 13. Hart County. What's going on, Hart County? It's a little tease for y'all. Nah, ain't gonna be a little tease. You know what? Let's go ahead and bring it home right now. We're gonna bring it home right. We're gonna make you smile. We're gonna make you smile a little bit more, right? Bam. Kentucky High School Offensive Player of the Week, sponsored by Tap App, is Hart County J.D. Crump, 18 carries, 134 yards, and a TD. J.D. also plays defense. He rocks and roll with that. Congratulations, J.D. Crump and Hart County. What's going on? Who's going to be the connect to go ahead and send that girl on up her? We talked about it before. We need to let it rock and roll. 18 carries, 134 yards, TD. They're undefeated. Congratulations, J.D. Crump, on that one. So let's get back to this one. Wanted to go ahead and show y'all guys some more love. So Bell County, Hart County. Real quick, we have Blake Burnett leads them in passing, 874. But their bread and butter is everybody knows Daniel Thomas. If you don't know him now, you probably should. He leads them in rushing. He has, for the season, 3,446 yards, 49 TDs, averaged 265 yards a game. Elijah Hampton leads them in receiving, 346, 5 TDs. Blake Evans, 124 tackles, 4 tackles for losses. Hart County is led by Jacob Shoulders, 809 yards, passing, 12 TDs. Clark Reshworth, over 1,000 yards, 6 TDs. Jackson Shoulders, 15 catches, 348 yards, 4 TDs. He also leads them in tackles with 139 tackles, 7 tackle for losses. What's your thoughts on this one? Hart County.
Okay.
You want me to do the stats first?
I'm kind of looking at like the point total.
You want me to do that so they can know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Okay. Bell County has scored over 500 points, has allowed over 300 points. They have rushed for 4,325 yards. They have allowed, though, 2,516. Passing yards, they only passed for 906. They have allowed 1,264 yards. Hart County has scored 404 points, 177 points allowed. They themselves has rushed for 3,845 yards, have only given up 1,121. Passing yards, only 859, and allowed has given up 1,202 yards.
Oh, so this is
Both
the game
teams heavy
here.
running.
This is a two chin strap, two thigh pad type of game.
Smash mouth football.
Yeah. The wrinkle is who can throw the football.
Everybody's in the box.
Yep.
Everybody's in the box.
Yep.
Because as we look at 4,300, they done got 3,800.
But the thing that scares me is that Bell County has scored 549 points to Hart County's 400. That's a whole 100 point.
But they also have given up 314. And
That too.
Hart only given up 177.
But I'm gonna tell you something, and I know this is down the road, but I think Frederick Douglass showed us the way. Score and sit on the clock, control the clock.
But both of them is doing it.
That's what I'm saying. So whoever scores first,
Grind out.
yeah.
I think the only problem. I think it's evenly. I'm gonna say evenly, but you do know who's the bell cow for Bell County, Mr. Thomas, with over 3,400, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Hart has many different people. That don't mean it's going to be better, but you do have a proven commodity. But can you stop him? Because no one stopped him all year. No one. Dude got 3,400.
How
No
many
one
touchdowns?
stopped him.
How many touchdowns?
He has 49 TDs. No one stopped him.
Wow.
And he's not a quarterback. 49 TDs.
Hart County, what? This is how I'm gonna pick my game. Hart County, what are you all selling in the concession stand?
Hart County, I know you're on here.
Because
Let
you
us
got a
know. Go ahead.
That's a 3-hour bus ride. That's a 3-hour bus ride. From Bell County to Hart County is a 3-hour bus ride.
Ooh. Is everything like that?
Man, that's what it looks like.
Except for the Louisville and Lex?
That's it.
Wow. Hart County, let us know.
And I'm shocked that they didn't just do a Lexington, Louisville versus Louisville.
Hey, they probably should have. They probably should have. But anyway, real quick, Bell County, can you check while we doing this? Can you check see have they won any state championship? Because I know Hart County hasn't. This is the farthest they have been. They riding that wave. They taking care of business. What do you got?
Give me 1 second. Got
That's
you.
cool. Because I just want to know because I know everything's new for Hart County, which is cool. That's not a bad thing. But want to figure out what's going on with that. And
It can be, but it can be and it can't be because some people don't know how to practice on Thanksgiving. Do you practice in the morning? Do you practice, before you eat? Do you practice after you eat?
No, experience is great, but sometimes them coaches are not there. Sometimes them players are not there. So I just wanted to see because I know Hart County doesn't, but does Bell County? That's why I don't know. Like, what's is this brand new to them too?
Let me see.
That's my thing. I want to know what's going on. Make sure, you guys let us know who you guys got. Make sure you follow the Mark and Will Show. Go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that like button, comment, do all that kind of stuff. We have so much stuff to offer on our page and show period. I know our shows is off the chain. We talk about everything. Even our page, we cover a lot of stuff. So make sure you go ahead and do that. Hit that like, comment, share, all that good stuff for us. We really appreciate you guys' support and everything you do. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, we got a comment here. We got a comment. We got several comments. I like it. Let's see. What we got here? Bell's coach, I know, has a few chips. Okay. He has a few, but do they have it? But he has an experience. I like that. But Hart is going to come out on top again. Been saying it all year. John Ross Lawler. I likes that. Confidence. So we know, real quick, go ahead. Do you find something?
No.
He's saying that the coach has experience. So the coach has championships. So I don't know if Bell does, but their coach has some. I don't know if it's playing or coaching, but he has some. But anyway, we got to move on. Who you got, man? Why you feel like Victor from the Young and Restless is finally getting ready to pass or something? Like you were trying to hold on.
They got one in 91. I'm seeing for Bell County.
Yeah, so that don't mean nothing to this team.
Yeah, they got one in 90, and that was when it was 3-4 A's. So yeah.
Okay. That was when I was playing. That's when they got theirs.
Yeah, they got theirs at Old Cardinal Stadium.
Yeah. That's why I play that, man. Don't be dissing that, bro. For real.
If I could get a Hart County hat, can I get a Hart County hat? I'm going with Hart County.
Why you trying to steal my thunder?
Okay, forget it. I'm going with 50 touchdowns, Bell County. Put me down, Bell County. No. I'm going Bell County because it's my initials. Bell County, Brandon Cosby, BC.
We do one hit a quitter. You already said
Hart. But you hit me with that song.
No. You got Hart County. I'm riding with Hart County too. For the simple fact is that I understand the coach done got experience. I love that. That's cool. I feel you. That's great. But I'm gonna ride with Hart County. I think they have enough firepower to take care of business. I think Shoulders have been on the show. They win. This is a magical year, so I'm riding with Hart County also. Let's see. I know
Eh,
that Bull County is in Louisville, but thoughts on Bull County? See, Ashley, you jumping the gun. We're covering
We
everything, Ashley. Come on now. We come on. Are we talking about Ballard and Trinity yet? No, we're going through everything. This is what the Mark and Will show does. Come on, Ashley. You jumping the gun. So you're gonna need to give us that Boyle County hat too from you. All right, so I got you. We're gonna go with Hart County for that one. Hart County.
Hart County.
I believe
the
Hart
Hart-
County go. I believe Hart County gonna come through though. I really do. I really do.
Go ahead, tell him. Go ahead, tell him hit your DMs with them hats, man.
Hey, DM us, Mark and Will Show on Facebook. It's easy. Y'all can find us. Even on Twitter. We don't duck nothing. All right, real quick. Paducah Tillman 13-0, Covenant Catholic 13-0. This is a slobber knocker for you guys. So this is a little bit different on your thing, brother. It's the next one down.
Yeah.
Jack James 3,831 yards passing, 55 TDs, 4 interceptions. DeMarcus Wilson, 1,031 yards, 14 TDs. Martellus Carter, 39 catches, 1,015 yards receiving. Jovion Starks, 68 catches, 1,010 yards, 17 TDs. Johnny Mooney has 85 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. For your Covenant Catholic, Evan Picer, 25-8, so 2,508 yards, 32 TDs. Owen Lean, 767 rushing yards, 12 TDs. Braylon Miller, 836 yards, 8 TDs. And Tate Crewer, 102 tackles, 2 sacks. These are 2 heavyweights that could be playing for the championship. You want me to do the? Are you looking at your stuff? Or you want me to keep going?
No, I'm cool. I'm kind of cool. Real quick.
Go ahead.
One thing about this, again, this is another freaking almost 5-hour drive.
Yeah, because you're going to Cincinnati. Paducah's going to Cincinnati, basically.
Yeah. Oh
Which
my
is-
goodness,
which is
man!
crazy. It's crazy. You know
You're
it's
looking
crazy.
at 100 points between the two teams. Paducah Tillman 674, Cov Calf 561.
Right.
But the good thing for Cov Calf is at the crib. You can stay with your routine with a 5-hour trip. You know, with a 4-hour trip, you're within your routine. You go eat where you normally eat. Like, you don't have to change up what you normally do on a Friday on a home game.
True. But my thing is this. Which you did the scores, right? As far as how many points. Defensive wise, well, rushing for Paducah Tillman, of course, they actually they close to 2,000 yards rushing. They giving up over 1,200 yards. Passing close to 4,000, has given up only 1,215, which is good. As far as, and that's Paducah. As far as no, I'm sorry, that was yeah, that was Paducah. So Covington has rushed for over 2,400 yards, has allowed almost 1,600 yards, passing yards 2,500, and only given up. Well, I ain't gonna say only give up. Has given up 1,584. So offense is balanced for Covenant Catholic. Defense is pretty much the same as 1,500. My whole thing is, can they stop Jack James? I know it's 500 yards, or not 500, 5 hours or whatever, 500 miles, but can they stop him? What you thinking?
Man, something about this Cove Catholic team is very interesting to say the least. But they're both stingy. Like this is an equally again. This is 5A that we're talking on, right? 4A. This is 4A.
4A.
And it's crazy because all the teams are 13-0. Like they have no opponent. I'm trying to see if they have even an opponent in, if they even played the same opponent just to see. But I don't see it. I just don't see a common opponent.
So that means, Mr. Mayor, you're going to have to pick somebody without looking at all that stuff.
You know what?
No, I don't.
Good, because I'm going with Paducah.
Ugh. I am too. something about that quarterback, bro. Something about them numbers, the scenes, a little bit. Yeah, yes. I'm going with that. I think they're going to take the win, big time. Now, hold on. Before we go to this game right here, this might have been the last game that we talk about. But I didn't want to. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys what you want. And we know Ashley, where's she at? Ashley wants it right now. But let's go ahead and see what Wendy's saying. Hart County, we got this one game at a time, y'all. Wendy, who do we need to talk to get that hat and shirts? You know, I'm greedy. I need a hat and a shirt. I need a combo. I need to go ahead and baby support y'all, not just on the Mark and Will show, but when I walk the streets. So, John Ross Lawyer, y'all come to Mumford Friday. I'll hook you out with a hat.
To where?
Munderfield. That's Hart County.
Oh, snap.
We talking about Hart County? We talking about Hart County? Yeah, we talking about Hart County. We talking County. All right, so this right here, brother, to me, just like Paducah and Covington, this right here has state championship written all over your face. Boyle County 13-0 at Franklin County 13-0. Woo-wee. All right, Sage Dawson has passed for 2258, 28 TDs, 4 interceptions. Avery Bonner has rushed for over 1,000 yards, 17 TDs. Montavian Quisenberry, who is going to be, he's already a star, but he's going to be something like that in college too. 57 carries, 622 yards, 15 TDs. He also has 36 receptions, 743 yards, 12 TDs. Avery Bonner leads them in tackles with 72 tackles, and really that number's probably low because they blow people out. They really don't play full games. 12 and a half tackles for losses, 4 sacks for your Franklin County. And I mess his name up, and I swear. And Coach Lee said send me the enunciation of his name. But Duray Trehan has passed for 2258, 25 TDs, only 3 interceptions. Christian Moore has rushed for 932 yards, 16 TDs. Gavin Hurst, 37 catches, 649 yards, 7 TDs. Jacob Taylor, 41 catches, 646 yards, 5 TDs. Jeremy Walters, former player of the week last week, 121 tackles, 10 and a half tackles for losses, 5.5 sacks. Hunter Goschel, 78 tackles, 7.5 tackles for losses, 3 sacks. Our guy, your reigning or this week's player of the week, Jonathan Griffin, is continued to ball. He's been on the show. Check that interview out. 77 tackles, 33 tackles for loss, 21 sacks. Good Lord. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and read this before I go to the mayor. Boyle County, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. 592 points scored, has only given up 151 points, has rushed for 2625, has only given up 1,090. Passing yards, 2675, has only allowed 1576. For Franklin County, they have scored a whopping 522 points. Say they like, hey, we ain't too far. only given up 128 yards, has rushed for 1,571, has only given up 1,307. Passing yards, 2,503. Passing yards allowed, 765, which is impressive. The floor is yours. This is probably going to be the hardest pick of the night.
So I'm gonna start here.
Please do.
In
Help-
2020,
Wait a minute. Help me decide because Boyd County, all they do is win championships. Franklin having a hell of a season. What you got for me?
in 2020, these two teams met at Kroger Field in the state championship.
Right, I remember that.
The score was 31-28.
Ooh.
Some of those kids are still on both teams.
2 years, right?
So the good thing is
This ain't at
we know
and this ain't at Kentucky.
this ain't at Kentucky, this ain't at Boyle. But the thing is, how many of those kids that were on the team actually played in this game?
Bingo.
Because if I'm Coach James, I'm showing them that game. This is what they did to us last time. This is how y'all felt.
Can I ask you this?
Mm-hmm.
Was Martavian on this team?
Hold on.
Was
That's-
Mr. Brown on this team? Because they would have had to be at least what, freshmen, sophomores,
Mm.
something like that. 21, 22, 23. Freshmen, basically.
freshman.
If they're not,
Mm.
if they're not, so no, I get what you're saying. My thing is this: Tavian and Mr. Brown and Sage Donch, they're different. Just like Griffin, Jonathan Griffin, Duron, and Christian Moore. I like these teams match up perfectly. And the great thing that's happened for Franklin County is that it's at home. It's at home. You ain't got to go to Boyle County. To be the champ, you got to beat the champ, right? Ain't that what we was taught? So you have an opportunity to beat the champ at your crib. Not at look, Mayor, not at Kroger Field, at your crib. Corbin last week would have loved to have them at their crib. But no, it wasn't at their crib. It was at Boyle County. So what juice you got? What you got for me, man?
I'm looking at something real quick because to me this is the game that's gonna come down to this is one of those games because they're so equally matched because only 70 points separate these two teams.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much nothing.
Who's got the better defense?
Not even that. Who's got the most experience?
Go ahead.
Who's got the most experience in line? Whose line is the most experience?
They lost Hardwick. As far as to me though, yeah. Can you slow down, Mr. Griffin? Can Boyle County account for? Because I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna say this, and I will use my Cowboys ways on this while you looking at stuff. If I am Franklin County, Mr. Griffin is gonna be just like Micah Parsons. I'm lining him like we're gonna pick whoever the weakest link, he's gonna find it. Because last week Parsons was over the center, right? So we're gonna move him around. Like you're not gonna be able to key on him. And I know they got other great players. But if I'm them, I'm moving them around. But Boyd County has special players too. That is the crazy jump of this whole thing. Quit trying to come up with a recipe. Quit that, dude. Come on. Who you got? We got to go. This will be a 7-hour.
Franklin.
Why? Because you want a hat or something? What?
No. It's at home. And they tend to play a whole lot better at home.
Let me ask you this real quick. They gave up 29 points to a Boystown team that's a young team that just found themselves. Their offense is nowhere near Boyle County.
True.
Would you hold on? And I'm gonna ask you. This is me talking to a coach, me talking to my brother about this. Do you have any kind of worries? Like, and I'm not saying that Barstown was garbage. I'm not saying that. They're a young team, and they do have Tata, whatever, who's thunder, who's good. But now you come, Boyle's coming with a more explosive offense. Do you have any kind of concerns with that though?
Um, I'm gonna say this: your first two playoff games were 50 points. 50 points.
Okay.
You scored 37, and they all been at home. Okay, they probably looked over Boystown because again, they probably looked past Boystown.
Can you though?
When you at home for the whole playoffs until you get to state championships, you kind of can. You
Can
kind of sort
you?
of can.
Can you?
Yes.
When the last time you went to the state championship, most of them wasn't on there though. I mean, I get it because they kids, they do that. But my thing is this: did you also reveal some stuff on that tape? Did you have some leakage that we saw with me? Because my thing is, there's so many athletes. Like we talked about championships, right? We talked about championships pedigree on her. Boyle County has one of the toughest. And like you said, they traveling. This ain't gonna be like going to Mel Frederick Douglass. There's only a few people in both states. No. This is gonna be action. Franklin's gonna have plenty of people. Boyle County is gonna have people. This is gonna be, my goodness gracious. How come this cannot be in Lexington? But this is great for Franklin. This is great for Franklin.
Oh yeah,
You got Franklin.
I got Franklin.
Wow. That's tough, bro. That's tough. That is really tough. I think Franklin, I think Matavian Quisenberry is special. But I do think that Jonathan Griffin is special. I think Franklin County may have the better defense. All right, be quiet, Will. Pick. You got a quarter? You got something flipping. You ain't got it? If you did, you wouldn't even do it for me anyway, would you? Yeah. You know what? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna go with the Flyers, man. I'm gonna go to Flyer. I'm gonna go with that. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you need to look it up. I'm gonna go with Frank. I think Franklin at home, but you know what? This is the game that it wouldn't surprise me either way. This right here should be in Lexington. But Franklin, you have an opportunity that many teams do not have. Boyle County is coming to play. This game will not be easy. This is coming down whoever's got the ball last, who's driving. Can you make a stop? And I'm gonna tell you now, if it's Franklin's defense versus Boyle County offense, if you can't stop Matavian Quisenberry and Bonner and Dotson, then you're gonna lose. But you need Jonathan and all them other guys and Walters to step up on this one. Man, that was the hardest pick of the. I'm get that shit out the way. Owensboro at Bowling Green. Delancey Delancey, I'm sorry. The quarterback has thrown close to 2,100 yards, 22 TDs. Evan Hampton leads them to everything. We're talking about rushing 1,356, 515 yards receiving. His brother, a family member, Elijah Hampton. I'm just throwing everybody together. 78 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 interception. Deuce Bailey, everybody knows. I'm not even. Deuce has a special year. Over 3,000 yards, 39 TDs, 4 interception. Jackson Smith, 429 yards rushing, 8 TDs. Trevor Barber, over 1,000 yards receiving, 15 TDs. Jaden Axon, 82 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. What's your thoughts on this game, brother? What you got for me?
Again, another game in which 2 years ago these two teams played in the state championship, with Owensboro coming out on top, 17-7. I mean, not Owensboro, Bowling Green. Bowling Green. I'm sorry, forgive me. But I'm gonna say this, man. This is an equally matched game, but Deuce right now is playing on a whole nother level. A whole nother level.
Is that because he beat your former team?
Yeah, the boy can play.
Yeah, he can. Nah, he's special.
I'm gonna just
He's
say
special.
we just don't get to see him because why he's here, like he's in Bowling Green, he's not in Louisville.
He's special.
And they played earlier this year.
You know,
and Bowling Green won. They played at the beginning of the year.
Come on, Mayor. He's special.
He's different. Yeah, listen, I know. Trust me, I know firsthand the boy's special. But they played earlier this year, and Bowling Green won 42-28.
Say it again. What you say?
Bowling Green won earlier this year, 42-28.
Excuse me. What you say?
And Bowling Green has gotten a whole lot better.
So who you got?
I'm going BG.
BG.
Yeah, I'm going BG. Oh yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what. Last time I went to BG, and hold on, Mo, what's going on? Mo Owens, loving this. What's going on? Last time I went to BG, I was so their facilities is top notch. They've been having the top notch facilities for a minute. This ain't nothing new, right? They tough, right? So I'm gonna go with BG too, but Owensboro, like we ain't scared of nothing. But I'm gonna go with BG. Deuce is special. Deuce is special. It's a lot of special athletes, man. In the state.
Can I give you something?
Give it to me.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just had the wrong team. Give me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You good? I'm good. I got to pick up a turkey after this, so I'm gonna let them know that I'll be a little late because my brother is doing stuff. Go ahead.
Last time they played, Deuce was 20 for 28, 321 yards and 5 touchdowns. And this was a regular season game.
Okay, so you don't think that Owensboro could like switch up stuff? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be
Man, listen.
I'm not trying to be the ass before Thanksgiving.
Nah, shit, I ain't tripping. No.
Y'all think so? Okay. We both got BG though. We both got BG. We got both BG. Yes.
They can switch it up, but then also they can switch it up all they want. But I'm pretty sure Bowling Green can too, because again, they're playing at home.
So
they don't have to make that travel.
So let me ask you this: when are we gonna do an interview with the best star soccer player in your house?
When it's coming.
Okay. I had to throw you off a little bit. I had to come home.
That's coming.
I had to bring it back home. Cooper 11-2, Highlands 12-1. Where you at? Okay. Cam O'Hara leads Cooper with over 3,000 yards passing, 43 TDs and only 5 interceptions. Keegan Maher, 158 carries, 1,118 yards rushing, 18 TDs. Isaiah Johnson has caught 69 passes, 1,287, 20 TDs. Goodness gracious, these guys is catching all kinds of stuff. Jack Loneker, 138 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 4 sacks. For your Highlands, Brody Beneke has passed for over 1,700 yards, 26 TDs. Cameron Geisler has rushed for over 1,200 yards, 11 TDs. Brody has also rushed for over 1,100 yards, goodness, and 22 TDs. Carson Class, 608 yards receiving, 10 TDs. Nate Welch, 98 tackles, 4 tackle for losses, and 1 interception. So with this one, you have Cooper, has 491 points scored, 194 points allowed, over 1,400 yards rushing, giving up over 1,600 yards, has passed for over 3,000 yards, have given up close to 1,600 yards. For your Highlands, they have scored 604 points, given up 223, has rushed for over 3,000 yards, so only giving up close to 1,000 yards, has passed for 3,000 yards, have given up 2,300. Defensive passing is kind of suspect, but they offense is so well-rounded, 3,000 to 3,000. What's your thoughts on this?
Man, this is fairly a game in which the RPI has done right by the two schools. 32 minutes apart. Can't ask for nothing better than that. But
Oh no, hold on real quick. Is this
what you get?
is this Coach Mo? That's Coach Mo. Yeah, hey. What's up, Coach Mo? What's going on with you? Real quick, we played both BG and Scrimmage Juice is the man. What's going on, Coach? Because I think I was at that game when y'all scrimmage up, when you was at Mail and stuff. What's up, Coach Mo? How you doing, man? Hey, miss you. Miss you big time, man. But go ahead, Brandon. I'm sorry.
No, you fine. You fine. They played earlier this year, and it was a basketball score
It was a
between the two.
basketball score.
Yeah, 58-51, and Fort Thomas came out on top.
Oh.
And the good thing is,
Ooh.
I think they played them away, if I'm not mistaken. And so Fort Thomas beat them at Cooper. So now Cooper's coming to Fort Thomas. I'm going to Highlands all the way.
Highlands. Yeah. Thank you. On to the next. Thank you for pointing it out. The mayor. That's why we call him the mayor. Okay, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Bryan Station 10-3. At Ballard 10-3. 502. First of all, I'm disappointed in 502 because we should already have close to about 15,000 people following the Mark and Will Show from the Louisville people, period. Because what we bring y'all, nobody does that. Yeah, it's a plug without a doubt. So Bryan Station has beaten Ballard before at Ballard. This is a rematch. It's still at Ballard. So Trenton Cutright has passed for over 1,700 yards, 21 TDs, 5 interceptions. Kalen Jaws Washington, 1,000 yards, 13 TDs. J.T. Haskin Jr., 37 receptions, 768 yards, 9 TDs. Jason Hawker leads them in defense, 78 tackles, 11 tackles for losses. For your Ballard Bruins, Irving Larry, 1,660 yards, 14 TDs, 11 picks. Journey Weich has carried the ball 155 times, 1,308, 20 TDs. Maurice Stevens, 36 catches, 612 yards, 10 TDs. Now, this right, I love it. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm ridiculous because I love defense. Normally, I don't do this. But because Ballard Bruins, your Ballard Bruins, Mayor, your Ballard Bruins, has 4 players you graduated for Ballard. I'm just going to say, as a graduate from Ballard.
Sandy Allen, baby. Sandy Allen's Ballard.
Okay. Well, I got you. What's remarkable is they have 4 players with over 100 tackles. So I decided to honor them. Amarian Atkins has 140 tackles, 11 tackles for loss. I think that's what that is. Yes. David Rudolph has 139 tackles. Mikael Clack, 127 tackles, 18 tackles for loss, 16 sacks. Montel Campbell has 109 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. What's going on? What's Ballard going to do? Because, first of all, will Ballard go ahead and exercise the demons, exorcise the demons? Because last year they was in this spot and they had male beat and they whiffed. So when they go ahead and take care of business Friday. What's going on, Bruins? So this segment of the Mark and Will Show is Bruins to Bruin, Male Bulldogs to Bruin, Bruin speech, Bruin talks. What's going on?
First of all, I went to Sandy Allen's ballot. Not we gonna go ahead and do
Okay.
yeah.
Why you
But
trying to
nah,
kill my stuff?
no. I went to Sandy. It's a totally different era. This new ballot, I don't know. But now I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think Ballot revenges themselves. They only lost by 7 points the first time they played, and the
Right.
consistency was not there.
At all.
You know, because this is the earlier part of the season when they would win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Then I think they kind of found their stride. And then the quarterback knows he just has to manage the game. He don't have to throw all for 1,000 yards in one game. Just take what they give you and go from there. So with that being said, I'm going with my Black Force gang, man, and they coming with the Black Forces and
No. That's done. That's done. No,
I'm going ballot.
No. You going ballot, but I don't. Hold on. You're definitely going ballot. I already knew that. I could have told everybody that anyway. Done. You're done. No, you're done.
I'm going with the B.
You start doing that Sandy. No. You going with the B, but I don't want to hear all that
Oh,
extra
yeah.
shit. I don't want to hear all that. I want to hear that. I'm going to say this. Let me say this. It is hard to be a team twice, especially a good team. You know what I'm saying? A team that has improved, and really, Bryan Station has improved also. It's just so I'm not saying that Bryan Station has not improved, and each other, but it's hard too. So Ballard has regrouped, repacked, got their backpacks, got their Air Force One, the black ones, they good, but this still is not going to be an easy game because Bryan Station got that confidence too. So Coach Morton and them, first of all, I'm not even. Don't shake it. Don't do that. Anyway, Coach Morton got his guys regrouped. But anyway, I'm riding with Ballard pretty much for the same reason as far as hard to beat him. Not because it's not the Sandy, whatever, Bell, whatever he's talking about. Hey, wasn't Sandy the Bell the one who got Rudolph from Kentucky eligible? It ain't the same Sandy Bell.
No, I said Sandy Allen. Let's get that right.
Okay.
No. Sandy Allen, baby.
Well, hey,
My principal.
I ain't got no ballot gear anyway, so I don't care. It's
Shit, I don't have ballot gear.
Well, that's an issue. We'll talk about that next show.
They'll take care of alumni like other schools. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, moving right along. FD. Frederick Douglass 8-4, Trinity 10-3. This is also a rematch from earlier this year. Jackson Schrottman, over 1,500 yards, 18 TDs, 9 interception. Tay had a text, and I had to say, ooh, when you got everything linked together, stuff came up through there. Tay has 370 yards rushing, 6 TDs. Darian Talbot, 359 yards, 3 TDs. Darian Neal leads them in tackles. We had a big tackle against Mel, 64 tackles, 12 and a half tackles for loss, and 1 interception. Zane Johnson, over 2,000 yards, 27 TDs, 8 interceptions. Clinton Sansbury, over 1,000 yards, 22. Jeremiah Lynn, 939. Our guy, receiving yards, 13 TDs. Robert Moore, leaving tackles, 71, and 2 tackles for loss. This right here fits the same build that you said with Ballard. The difference is Zane had to come in because the other quarterback, and I watched the game. I can't remember if he got hurt or he just got benched. This is a total different Trinity. But I would say this. Coach McPeak can coach his ass off. And so he's going to coach his ass off in this game. Them players, as much as everybody wants to look at their stats, you really can't look at their stat. But the difference is, to me on this one, and I'm not going to really pick it yet, Zane is seasoned. What you got for me?
Man, listen, as much as I don't want to pick this school, I don't even want to pick this game for real, but something about Coach McPeak's team, man. It's something about Coach McPeak's
It's
team,
him.
and
It's him. He's him. He's him. He's him. But
hey,
Peak
man,
is him. Hold on real quick. You know who Peak remind me of? Even when I interviewed him last year, you know who he reminded me of?
who you got?
Dan Campbell, Detroit Lions coach. That's who he reminds me of. But go ahead.
I'm gonna say this: they beat a very good male team at male.
You keep on saying this shit. I don't like that. Stop
Well,
it.
they did. They didn't lose to male. They didn't lose to male. They still playing.
This show's over.
No. I'm anxious to see if they do have the same game plan that they had against male, is control the clock, run the ball.
No.
Because they ran at male instead of running east to west. They ran north to south, and it worked.
But you know the problem is you can't do that against Trinity. Trinity's defensive line is better than Male's defensive line. They're bigger. I'm just gonna say that. And you know, for me to say that, and I have a nephew on the line, and I thought about this. I thought about this game and how I was gonna break it down. And the difference is, I think that now, if Frederick Douglass was a passing team, they would expose that back end of Trinity. Trinity's back end is not that good, but their front seven, their defensive lineman is different. You got Tronzo. Tronzo is a D1 defensive lineman. McEnany. He comes down and he plays defensive end, linebacker, all that kind of stuff. And they're bigger. Like Mel will have one or two guys that are stout. And that's cool.
Okay.
But everybody else is smaller. Arkansas guy who for Frederick Douglass, 6'7", whatever, he got work to do. He has 6 false starts in the first half. Like he has work to do. But I think that their defensive line, I just think that Trinity's defensive line is more equipped for that. But to me, it's not going to be that. It's going to be, can Frederick Douglass stop Jeremiah Lynn and everybody else passing? See, Mel had 2 players that was elite. Well, one, because the other guy didn't play a lot that we thought he should have. Right? So Jeremiah Lynn, so to me, if this is a slobber knocker game, this is Frederick Douglass. Trinity has to make this a wide open game. Trinity cannot let Clinsbury is not doing that. He's not right. You sideways. That's okay. You good. Trinity is not gonna be able to rock and roll with that. So my whole thing is, what separates that? Because if this is a game where Trinity cannot create separation, because I'm gonna tell you what, guys, them DBs, them DBs for Frederick Douglass is nice, extremely nice. If you have not seen them, you have to watch them. So my thing is, who's gonna help Jeremiah Lynn out? Who's the other one? Can Sasser create separations? He's going to have to. Trinity, they faced Trinity before. They've been at Trinity. So it's not going to be like they go, oh, man, we never faced them. That's not it. That's not it. They're going to be physical. They're not going to be scared. They got a champion pedigree, and they got a hell of a coach. Brandon, quit playing. Let me see. Get the mayor back on here. I'm trying to let him go ahead and pick what he got to do. But y'all know how I do. Let's go. So let me see what we got in here. I know Coach Mo, that's my guy. What you got for me, Coach Mo? What you going with? Coach Mo sees it. Okay.
I'm so mad.
Go ahead, Elder. So real quick before we do this, Coach Mo, our guy, he said I got to go with Frederick Douglass just because they beat my H. I got you. I got you. Like I was saying, real quick before we get off here, um, who's going to help Jeremiah out? Because those DBs for Frederick Douglass are legit.
Oh yeah.
They got D1. I mean, it's D1 people all over the place on there. If you look at their stats, you get blindsided and think, I ain't it. No. They're legit. And McPeak is legit. So I get what you're saying. So my thing is, let me ask you, who's helping Jeremiah out? Clinsbury is probably not gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? What's your thought? Give me your thought on this and who you got, bro, so we can wrap this up.
All right. We've never heard of the number 2 receiver for Trinity.
Sasser, I guess that's it. I'm just saying, but we never heard of him. Go ahead.
So if they don't have a number 2 receiver, I can lock my best DB on Jeremiah Lin. I found that I got like a little play nephew at Frederick Douglass just recently. So
Who was that?
Talon Justice Rice, linebacker
Okay.
for Frederick Douglass. So I'm rolling with Frederick Douglass.
How you gonna pull up play cousins and shit?
Hey, I know, right? I ain't got no play cousins at Trinity.
Well, because I do the show, I have I have nephews and stuff like. My thing is that seeing that Frederick Douglass up close, Frederick Douglass beat Trinity the first time, so they're not gonna be in awe of them. They're not from Louisville. They're not scared. They don't win championship. Who can step up and be the other receiver? Jeremiah, he can do his thing. Jeremiah Lin gonna do his thing as enough as he can. But if you don't have another one, they gonna put that Northwestern D1 dude on him, who's athletic. He's not the only athletic DB they got out there. He's not. And if you can't rush against them, that's a no-go. And McPeak is because he reminds me of Dan Campbell, like I said, but he knows how can we beat y'all? Y'all high scoring? Like Mel, like you said, we're gonna slow this game down. We're gonna rush. And the one thing before we get off here, he has the best kicker in the state. Dude, top 5 kicker in the state. I mean, in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's getting ready to commit if he ain't just committed. Like Ohio State and everybody wants him. Like McPeak is going for TDs and wins. He's going on 4th and 2, 4th. He's going even though he's got the best kicker in the state. Dude know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you this. I bet you Trinity knows fans number 8 to find the ball.
Oh, that's given. That's given. But do you think McPeak ain't gonna change up though? Like, even though people act like they don't watch the show, they watch this show. But I'm still gonna go with Frederick Douglass, man. I think they got athletes out of this world, man. And like Coach Mo said, and like you was talking about, this song, Coach Mo, I am Will. Look, he said spot on, Mark. I am Will. Look, he's been, and I'm calling Mark. I'm gonna call Coach Mo out this. Ever since I met him and talked to him at Alabama, back when Robert, my nephew, he kept on saying, Mark, I'll let that slide. Hold on. Let me help you out, Coach. Let me help you out. Will. I still love you, though, Coach. I still love you, though. But, hey, we riding with FD on that one. And thank you, Coach. And thank all the coaches, man, that come here and share that knowledge and love, man. We appreciate that. But we want to wish y'all a happy. Let me bring it back on since he cut off. Boom. We want to thank you guys. Wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving from the Mark and Will Show, from Will, from the mayor. We really appreciate what you guys do to listen to us and continue to follow us. Continue to show that love. We got more great things coming in store. Brandon, the floor is on yours before we go ahead and end this.
Just thank you, man, for having me. As always, coaches, man, send Gerd. Parents, send Gerd. We will rock your stuff. But also, man, if you know there's a young man that wants to the spotlight for a little bit, just tell them, let DM them, so we can get them on the show and just sell itself, sell the school coaches as well.
That's what we do.
And this is all fun, so don't get mad if we don't pick your team because some of y'all be in your feelings. And if you see me at the Louisville game this weekend, come up to me, take a picture, and all that good stuff.
And all you gotta do is say, "Hey, I know you. I seen you, Mayor. Can I have a picture?" And then what you should say, "Where's Will?" He know exactly where I'm at. So, hey, we appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And we out. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
See you at the Juice Bowl.
Woo!
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.